Joining us on the line is Dr. Arthur Laffer, founder and chairman of Laffer Associates, former Reagan economic advisor, and 2019 Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient. Dr. Laffer, thanks so much for joining the program.
It's my pleasure, Ben. Good to see you, by the way.
Let's talk for a second about the op-ed that you have in the Wall Street Journal talking about possibilities in protecting people in the future with regard to their home. Because right now we are seeing the possibility of mass eviction following hard on a pandemic in which people have been forcibly put out of work, in many cases by the state or by the federal government. So what exactly would be a solution to this particular problem?
What you need to do is plan ahead of time for bad situations so that you have something in place that makes sense. That is exactly what this proposal is intended to achieve. To have something when a crisis hits, this will be put into effect, which is catastrophic unemployment mortgage insurance. One of the biggest problems is when someone gets unemployed because of a pandemic or because of a Y2K or because of a 2008, they lose their income and then they start defaulting on their mortgages. And that leads to this cascading effect of downward spiral. So what this is, it's a catastrophic unemployment mortgage insurance program that's prepaid, and it kicks in when the unemployment rate goes above a certain level. And therefore, it guarantees that these people will have 6 months of mortgage coverage. And the companies themselves will also have 6 months of revenue protection, which is also covered the insurance side, which means their stock doesn't go down. They don't get all flustered and then do foreclosures and all that stuff. It gives you time to breathe, time to take into account what's going on so you can do a good job. And it covers the largest investment sector of the U.S. economy, which is the housing market of that. So that's what it's done. It's done to be intelligent ahead of time.
Are you talking here about private industry taking out mortgage unemployment insurance, or are you talking about the government subsidizing that sort of insurance?
Well, I don't think that it needs government subsidies. I think it can be private. Now, it has to be done ex ante, not ex post, obviously. When it's ex post, it's always the government. But if it's ex ante, you can find out what the fees should be. It can be paid by the homeowners. It can be paid by the mortgage company. It can be paid by the exchange merchants in the process, or it could be subsidized by HUD or someone else. I mean, that's possible as well. I mean, right now they're on the line for these types of programs, and but I think it should be done privately, personally. But I do think it should be mandated, because when you add a little extra cost for something that's very unlikely, people often don't want to pay that cost. And catastrophic unemployment mortgage insurance, I think, should make sure that people do it.
Would a mandate create a bad sort of downside incentive for mortgage companies to give out bad loans? And it's sort of the subprime problem that because you have mortgage insurance and it's a mandate that they have to buy the insurance, well, now they know that even if the market goes down, they're going to be able to collect the money even before they foreclose. And so they can just give out loans willy-nilly to people who are sort of not capable of paying them back.
Given that it's on the U.S., not on the individual, I mean, that you have to hit above a certain unemployment rate, I don't think that is a situation where they would encourage aggregate unemployment to get above 10%.
We're speaking with Dr. Art Laffer, 2019 Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient, and of course, the founder and chairman of Laffer Associates.